Last week, the Supreme Court heard arguments in two cases about President Joe Biden's student loan forgiveness plan, and now the conversation among students is flowing.
Every conversation I have with other students about student debt circles around this notion of, I wanted to do something to better myself. Why am I being penalized for doing so?
The nation currently has $1.75 trillion in student debt. With Biden's plan, he will cancel up to $20,000 in debt for Pell Grant recipients and up to $10,000 for those making less than $125,000 a year. To get this going, Biden used the 2003 HEROES Act, placing COVID-19 at the forefront.
The COVID-19 pandemic, sure, it was able to be used as a thrust into the national conversation regarding student loans. But even without the COVID-19 pandemic, this conversation still should have been happening.
While both Quinnipiac political organizations agree that the plan's intentions are helpful,
it's an important conversation that we need to have, especially as young people, so that the next generation of college students can have a little bit easier a time than we had.
College should be universal. College should be free.
Ellsworth says this plan is not a long-term solution.
The conversation needs to be more focused on how do we increase funding to 2-year and 4-year public schools, and how do we maybe give out more special grants and scholarships.
Both Ellsworth and Capuzzo agree that debt presents a large barrier for success.
What you do by having, shackles of student debt is you restrict people from being able to pursue the passions that they want.
After this hearing, the plan is still on hold, yet Biden remains confident that this is the right move. The Supreme Court is not set to make a decision until late June. Reporting for Q30 News, I'm Vanessa Blasi.